Welcome to the Play Cousins podcast, a dose of healthy conversations with your Play Cousins. A dose of healthy conversations with your Play Cousins. Welcome to the Play Cousins.
How is everybody doing?
So good. We alive.
Good. We back.
We live. So, what's everybody been up to? Do a little check-in, Jasmine.
It's more like y'all have on the internet looking amazing. Y'all talking about what y'all was up to.
I'm refreshed.
You said what?
I'm refreshed. It's Gemini season, so good trip with my friends. They showed up and showed out.
Where did y'all go?
St. Thomas.
Yes, it was so beautiful. Let me tell y'all, in case y'all haven't seen the pictures, y'all need to go to I guess either one of y'all's social media and look at these fabulous pictures, because the internet is talking about how good those pictures were looking. I mean, everybody, I love to see Black women coordinating, you know what I'm saying? And it just, everybody was looking so good in all of their outfits. And then, like, my picture that I love the most was like the animal print pictures that you got. I saw that picture and I had to stop everything I was doing. I was like, light. I was like, so beautiful. I said, it's the most beautiful picture on the internet. Y'all look.
Yes, thank you.
So we went to St. Thomas for Nicole Kilby's birthday. So happy birthday.
Thank you. I am 38 and 1 week old.
38 and 1 week old.
38 and 1 week old.
You can do that.
Corrected myself that I was 38 versus 37 because last year, even though I had a birthday party, I forgot I turned the age.
We did have a virtual birthday.
Yeah.
I did.
I don't think anybody's birthday really counted last year. So, you know, I think everybody was just kind of like, what age did I turn? I don't know. What to do.
Right.
But the vacation definitely was needed. Them 5 days, you know, I was going through stuff with my renovation.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, all of your health visits, I scheduled mine during my birthday. Well, like before my birthday or after my birthday. So just running around. They lost my blood work and I had to get sticked again. That was a pain.
That work.
Yeah, they forgot to freeze it. Then they was like, I kept calling and I was like, where's my stuff at? And they were like, we're gonna need you to come back in. No, first she was like, we're gonna need you to come back in. I was like, oh Lord, what happened? What's wrong?
Right. That's what I feel me.
Right. Like, who says you need to come back in? Like, you can't tell me my results, but they ain't gonna say they messed up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, had to go get stuck again and give 5 vials of blood.
Yeah.
Right. But after that, I celebrated. I had lots of alcohol on my birthday and good laughs. We laughed a lot.
That's good. Laughter is good for the soul. Ain't that what they say?
It's true. No, it's true. It's true.
It definitely was.
You can press the reset button. That's amazing.
We stayed in the house that looked like a drug lord's house. It was nice.
Johnny Tapia.
Okay. Listen. That's even better.
Right. Shout out to V Rich for cooking a lot of our meals.
Oh, I know that one. Oh, it sound like y'all had a good song.
We did.
Well, before we left, though, something happened to our play cousin Jasmine where you got put in Facebook jail. Huh?
Yeah. Tell y'all.
So what you do, girl?
Y'all problematic fave got put in Facebook jail. Listen, let me tell you what I did. I don't think it was that severe, but I
She can't even hold it in.
I didn't do anything bad. Like what was I can't even remember exactly what I said or what it was that I actually got put in Facebook jail for. I know it was over. I said what I ended up saying was I ain't got time to fight with stupid black people was the reason I ended up, because I think I was talking about like, I can't even remember, whatever it was, but I need to pull up Facebook and figure out what it was that I got banned for. But like I went back on Facebook to check a notification because I was responding back to this girl she's a new friend of mine. I was responding back to her. And when I went back on Facebook, it said, your comment got you locked up, girl. It's pretty much what it said. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And they showed me the comment. And I was like, y'all have it wrong. That's not what I meant. So I actually went through the process, which is a useless process, by the way, because once they make that decision, it ain't nothing you can say that will change that. So I went back and I was like, y'all didn't understand what I was trying to say. And this is why I feel like Facebook needs diversity in their community guidelines, because if they had diversity with people who understood when you talking to your own people, that's not going against community I'm talking to dumbass black people who are saying, damn, I'm about to start because I'm just like, I can't even remember what I did. Literally, I was looking at it today and laughing, and now I can't even remember what the thing was that I got put in Facebook jail for. But that I got 3 days in the streets, y'all. Well, actually 3 days locked up.
I put stuff on your commissary. Did you get it?
You said what?
I put something on your commissary. Did you get it?
Listen, shout out to all my people for coming and putting stuff on my walls and let people know that I'm
not putting stuff on your walls.
Listen, I had to clear it up and say Facebook walls because I ain't want somebody to be like, wait a minute, what y'all doing?
What walls?
Shout out to the people who came put some words on my Facebook page to let people know that I was in Facebook jail because I couldn't respond. I couldn't do anything because Facebook is lame as hell and put me in jail for a comment that not going against any community guidelines. I was talking about black people. Oh, it was colorism. That's what I was talking about. I think. I think it was colorism. I was so pissed off at Facebook. I was like, man, whatever. But at the exact same time, I was in Facebook jail. My friend's cousin, who I'm also cool with, she got 30 days in Facebook jail because she told somebody, I have a gun and know how to shoot it.
Well.
Right. So I didn't really feel that bad.
Yeah, and it's crazy because this Caucasian woman called me the N-word one time on Facebook and was like, you N-word children should be grateful for what you have. And then she had told me to go back where I came from. And I was like, Emory Hospital? And then I basically told her she wasn't pretty enough to have such an ugly disposition. And then I also told her that her family tree was most probably a reef. And that's probably why she's so stupid and ignorant. And they said that I literally was bullying her because I said she wasn't pretty enough
but she
could have an ugly disposition. But she was able to say the N-word and not get flagged.
That's the crazy stuff. Okay, so I pulled up because I was like, I got to tell this. I pulled up the reason why I got in Facebook jail. So this was what I posted, everybody. Okay, so y'all, you gotta be with me. Telling a dark-skinned person you are insert compliment for a dark-skinned person is the F, not a compliment. It's ignorant and rooted in white supremacy. Black people do better. And so that's what I put. And then this girl responded to it. And that's when I put, like, I'm over here fighting A, B, C, and D. And then I said, I don't have time for stupid black people. So that's why I got put in the streets or whatever. But I literally put this up because a dark-skinned friend of mine, clearly I'm dark-skinned too. He's darker than me. We were at this event. And this dude who was like a few shades lighter than us told him, he was like, "You got a pretty smile for a dark-skinned guy."
Who says that these days?
Like literally, I thought it was like 1992 or something. Where you
stuff like girl, 83 maybe.
83 with Jet magazine where they ain't gonna put no black women in the centerfold or whatever. Dark.
Right.
So I was sitting there, I was a little taken aback because I was like, I ain't heard that in a minute, and I just kind of looked, and I had my friend Danny who was also on the show. Y'all know Danny's light skin with green eyes. And later on, she was just like, "Did you hear that stupid ass man?" Because she, like, she's had issues with people talking about her lighter skin, all the other stuff, colorism in our community and other communities is ridiculous. So we talked about that. So that's why I posted that, was because I was like, we still doing this to each other? Us?
Right.
So yeah, that's why. So I got 3 days on Facebook jail.
That we glad you out.
Right. That was stupid.
So excited.
You shouldn't even went to the detention center for that. Like, what the world?
Facebook tripping. If they knew better, if they had diversity, they wouldn't put people in jail for talking to their own folks.
They tried to tell me that a video from like 10 years ago, I did copyright infringement of the song. And I was like, if y'all only knew that song was made on the piano in my house, but okay, y'all could take my video down.
Please.
What?
Yeah. It was from 10 years ago, and they was like, it's a warning. This was like 2 weeks ago.
They going back snatching people's old stuff. Like the same girl that I was telling y'all about who got 30 days. She also, like, while she was in her 30-day jail with Facebook, they her a thing from 2015 and told her she had additional time in jail.
No additional time.
What in the right street? Like, what?
I was like, oh my God, they mess with her. Yeah. I think once they flag you one time, they like really start looking at your account, and then really start looking at you. So like, I just got 3 days, so I know after this, if I do something else, I'm probably gonna get a month.
Y'all like the bad kids in school. They know they're gonna be bad. Watch them. Gotta walk with the teacher down the hallway.
Yeah,
we need ISS Jasmine Saturday work detail.
Be mad, like, man.
Y'all is bad. So just in general, we like to check in with the 1 to 10, how everybody's doing emotionally. So how are y'all doing, ladies?
I'm good. Like probably about an 8.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kills?
I would say a 9. I'm really, really good. I think I found a plumber. Work was good. Just came off of vacation. So I'm in a good mood. I got a little tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm about an 8 with Jazz, I think. Like, work is good. Home life is good. St. Thomas,
Yeah.
Nothing too strenuous around here. Trying to just keep and hold my peace.
That's
yeah. So our next segment is the Let's Go to the Car. And usually we have like a fun little snippet video for people to share in the laughter with us. But this time we're going to try to let people get to know us better, because we had people in the comments was like, let us know a little bit more about y'all as the host.
Okay.
So here we go. It's going to be a little Atlantalite, what I like to call like Atlanta socialite, which both of y'all are. Kind of this or that.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So this or that. JR Crickets or American Deli?
Crickets? Wait. Nah, crickets.
It depends on what I'm doing. Just want to get some food and take it home. I'm gonna go with American Deli.
Okay.
Girl, why would I want to sit in there? But if I want to enjoy a vibe, can we do? Isn't the tavern at Camp Creek like JR Crickets too? Isn't it?
You talking about the town that I'll be going?
Yep. Hopefully my booze want to have good date night spots back in the day.
do that, I'm gonna hang out with friends, talk some smack or whatever. Yeah, I would do that. So I mean, I'm in between.
Okay.
I would go get a peach drink though from American Deli. Like I literally would drive to American Deli just for a peach drink.
That peach
I mean, it is delicious. We don't really know what it is though, do we?
It's a lot of sugar, cocaine might be in it, diabetes.
Yeah, a bunch of unhealthy red label.
Right. It couldn't be good for you.
Yeah.
All right. So kind of self-care like if you could do a weekly pedicure or a weekly massage.
I'm
a basic girl, so give me some white toes and
yeah. I'm gonna go with the feet. Get my feet together real quick. Like I be toes anyway.
And I feel like your feet make everything else. Like it's a lot of pain points in your feet.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to point out that y'all are doing this very Atlantalite. Like y'all are real socialite and uppity. Y'all are being very thoughtful in everything.
Not thoughtful.
Thoughtful. I guess let me give mine too. So the first one, of course, I'm gonna do crickets.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, I got to, or I'll be put out my house. And a weekly pedicure or a weekly massage. I'm definitely going for the massage.
You like
yoga or boot camp?
Boot camp.
Yoga.
I'm in boot camp right now, and I'm slick addicted to it. And I'm getting a little bit better too, y'all. A little bit better. It's almost been 2 months, and I can finally go without asking for somebody else's inhaler in the room. Like,
you go to Effect Fitness too, and girl, they be like, I tried them virtual classes and I literally was about to pass out on the floor. Like, give me hot yoga. I could do hot yoga.
Yeah.
Hold me up like a pretzel. Like, I'm here for it. But boot camp, girl, them bricks.
It's
right. The brick class.
I don't always I told myself going in, I was not gonna overdo it. I'm obese, so I'm not gonna go from being obese to a damn track star. I'm not gonna do that in a day. So I told myself I was gonna take my time, but I was gonna push a little bit, and that's what I do. Like every now and then I get up on the brick, but I'm like, when I'm ready to do a whole class on the brick, I'll do it, but not right now. So yeah, just gotta take your time with it. And I do modified workouts, but the point is to keep moving. So that's what I'm moving, but right now I'm so big, my back hurt, but still, we're gonna work all of that out.
Well, shout out to all your Effect Fitness people, y'all across Atlanta.
Right.
On the Facebooks with your posts. So
I like it.
Atlanta today or Atlanta in the 90s?
Atlanta in the 90s.
In the 90s, we went to the esteemed School of Excellence, Frederick Douglass High School.
Oh,
and in the 90s, we got Freaknik passed our school one year. I was in the 10th grade. The 90s, like 559, The Bounce.
Yeah. Atlanta today is a city of flexers. And everybody comes in here like just trying to be fleeing their no-name towns, trying to act like they're gonna come here and create something for themselves. I'm gonna be a new me, but you bringing your old personality, old negative, toxic ways here. No, thank you. Stay away. Go back home.
We fool.
Yeah.
We are clearly an Atlanta podcast, Atlanta native podcast.
Right.
We grew up. I know Atlanta.
We grew here. You flew here.
Right.
So Piedmont Park or Centennial Park?
Adamsville Park.
Okay. Washington Park.
Benjamin Mays track.
Right.
Nah, I don't know nothing about Centennial. Like Piedmont is the move. Like I literally, even though I was irritated AF.
Yeah.
I was gonna park in the parking garage at Piedmont this weekend to find a parking space. Like everything was packed to capacity. Like it was no parking spaces nowhere. Like not even illegal parking spaces. Like it was nothing nowhere. The Jeep boys were out. And I was like, this is insane. But I still tried for 30 minutes to find a parking space to go to Piedmont amongst the people. And I ended up walking the Beltline, but
Yeah.
That's the next question. The downtown part of the Beltline or the west side Beltline?
I don't trust the West Side Beltline. Is it just a line? The Beltline.
It's a real Beltline.
Is it?
Ben Jasmine?
Is it lights?
They're lights.
I don't even think I ever really been on the Beltline, to be honest.
On the west side, you definitely been downtown.
Where is it?
It start like you got it from Piedmont Park, Auburn Avenue.
Yeah.
You done been.
We're gonna have to do a PCP field trip.
We need
off the Beltline.
Reporting live from the Beltline.
Right. Like we should just go down there and just talk to people.
My sister goes to the West Side Beltline. I mean, I haven't really experienced it. A lot of stuff. I love the West Side. I'm a West Side girl. However, stuff be poo shiesty over there. Like it be still up and coming, and it be like, dang, we don't still have the same amenities.
Right. It's pretty nice at the where they have the restaurants with like Monday Night Brewery and all those places over there.
Ooh.
You can walk.
It's been affluent over there when you start seeing others walking their dogs. Yeah.
And with strollers, especially men with strollers,
Mm-hmm.
pack it up.
Your house, your property value done went up.
Exactly. But
And your taxes.
house though.
Or it's too late for you to buy a house over there. That means it's too late.
Yeah. Well,
Date night or good rat night?
With your friends?
Yeah. Or date night with whomever, your friends, your homies, your ship, whatever ship you want them to be.
I don't have no boo, so I'm gonna have to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Yeah, that's definitely me right now.
Yeah, I don't have a boo. So like when you don't have a boo, your friends are your boo. Boo.
My friend's still my boo.
Yeah. Well, girl, we ain't got a choice, okay?
Okay, another one. Festival or brunch or day party?
Girl, why you do this to me? My heart.
Is there a D, all of the above?
Right.
It can be all of the above.
I love a good concert, but I also love a good brunch. Me and Swanda's brunches have been epic. Just random. Like at Henry's, bruh.
Yeah.
When I taught you how to Millie Rock.
Yeah, she did.
Like last
And then day parties.
Yeah.
Epic. Like Atlanta, I came up with this idea and I was like, somebody needs to do this, but apparently someone else did it. They now have a pool off of Crescent, and it's called it's a pool day party. I've been saying Atlanta need this because water and day party it's like a Vegas vibe.
Oh my God.
That's about to be epic. I gotta try that out. I might risk it all. Probably like August when COVID kind of went down a little bit. To see.
Listen.
Day parties are epic in Atlanta.
Y'all favorite brunch spots? I used to love Miss Icy's back in the day. It was a whole ass. Well, not back in the day. I mean like 2020.
Right.
And 19.
Pre-pandemic.
Ooh.
Miss Icy's was good. Of course, Siva's is good.
Siva's is good.
Siva's is good.
Yeah.
We went into this is gonna be funny. We went to Simon's one time. It was like a fight or something. It was a whole mess. It was our first time and probably our last time because it closed.
Right.
But yeah, it was a whole fight. Like,
oh my God.
A whole fight. I was eating my waffle like.
No, I just went to the window because, like, the other question, hood ratchet. So.
Right. BQE was also good too. So.
Oh no, that is some real.
It's a good ambiance, but the food was lackluster.
Also, I like the food. Well, when we went, it was good, but I've heard some people complain about it now.
My red velvet waffle was like an Eggo.
I'm glad you remember this though.
It was bad because I was so excited. Now the fried chicken was delicious.
Exactly. That was good, yeah.
But the waffle was not.
Breakfast
at Buckhead a lot.
Have y'all been to Barney's?
No, I haven't gone there yet.
Fried breakfast at Barney's. Now listen,
you gotta go early.
Bad. I've heard the food is good, but they had a hard time in the MPU meeting because the owner had got locked up during their hearing.
Ooh. Well, too much tea.
Black
business. Talking about.
Support Black business, but I heard their food is really, really good.
Their food is good.
That's it.
The pancake and the soul rolls. Those soul are amazing. It's like, what is it? Collard greens, sweet potatoes, and I think turkey wrapped up in an egg roll.
That's a lot.
It's so good.
That's a lot. It's good. It's good.
It tastes like when you put cornbread, sweet potatoes, like your turkey or whatever, and
it's your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's like Thanksgiving, and then you just put it in your mouth. But yeah, the pancakes, you don't even need any syrup. It tastes like it's so good. It's so amazing. But listen, don't go after eat. Go before 11 or after about like 1 o'clock because you're gonna be standing in line outside for an hour, and you cannot make reservations. You have to.
You can't.
There and get on the list, and then.
No.
Yeah.
So I think our spots was Hobnob.
Gone.
Because it was definitely about the
mimosa.
The mimosa specials, or bottomless mimosas as they called it.
You remember Park's Edge back in the day, Jasmine? You ever go there?
Park's Edge?
Yeah.
No,
they used to have a good unlimited mimosa. That was years ago now. Everywhere I used to go gone now. Einstein's about to close now too. So
what is that other spot across the street from Piedmont by the bike place?
The Nook.
That one.
Was that good too?
The drinks. I'll be eating a lot of brunch. I be going for the drinks. Like I'm gonna get a little potato hash.
Yeah.
And
oh Lord.
That is
okay. Next one. We got a couple more. MJQ or L Bar?
L Bar.
Jasmine.
She like, wait.
You ever been to L Bar?
No, but I've been to my sister's room.
I know, right? I've been in my sister's room.
MJQ. I never went to MJQ or the L, but no, I never went to either of those places.
Really?
You haven't?
What in the
Girl, we gotta take you, Nike. R.I.P. Speaker Fox. Girl, Fridays at L Bar are epic.
Really?
It's big as your kitchen.
It is literally the size of my kitchen. And it's a hole in the wall, but a good ass time.
Is it? Hey, well, let's go.
And it's a melting pot. Well, wait, is it open?
I don't know if it's open now. Everything closed.
It's literally a melting pot of people. MJQ, I mean, they have their nights too, but most of it is like EDM or like electronic. It's like the vibe. Have you been to Graveyard?
I have.
R.I.P.
I was about to say that was
You gonna see people doing coke in the bathroom.
That's gonna remind me of when I was in graduate school and I used to work as a bathroom attendant.
Oh wow.
Things I was so green back then, right? So this woman walks into the bathroom and she was like, do you know where I can get some Coke? And I was like, oh, Coca-Cola, you can get that from the bar. And she was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah. I don't know where you can get that. I don't do that, girl. Yeah.
All the girls standing in the line of the bathroom.
Bro.
Right.
But we're gonna leave that for another. Stuff I saw in that bathroom, I was like, that is ridiculous. Yeah.
112 or Jagged Edge?
112.
Jagged, girl.
Looking at me, I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling me. That was my shit.
I'm gonna say Jagged Edge so I don't get in trouble. I would just say Jagged Edge so I don't get in trouble.
Who you think?
I'm a Jagged Edge girl. Never on the 112 album, but I own all the Jagged Edge.
I mean, both of them bop. I think if you are from Atlanta, you're definitely probably Jagged Edge. Like 112, I think it's more like a New Yorker thing.
Yeah, they were New York, but
you should have said who better, Bobby Valentino.
Oh. Texting or talking on the phone?
Talking on the phone.
Yeah, nothing beats talking to somebody.
Because if you start texting ignorant in kindergarten and you 38, I'm not going to talk to you no more.
Yeah, true.
If you be texting in remedial or I didn't pass the GGT.
You're dating yourself, GGT.
I mean, it's real. I gave my age up already. So people in my class got 26-year-olds.
I know, right? Some of our people are grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, on some real.
We're going to talk about this later. We're going to talk about this later. So, speaking of our ticking or joning?
Who?
Joning on people or ticking?
Joning. Joning all day.
I love dancing. Like, tick that out, girl. It is nothing wrong with ticking. Like, I wish they bring that back for real. I literally be trying my hardest to tick. Like,
oh my God.
In your head, you hitting it.
Cobra snake.
And one very non-Atlanta, but Versus is coming up. So who you got, Eve or Trina?
We really
y'all like Monica.
Right. I want to go with Eve because I feel like her catalog is more.
Okay. I'm gonna tell on myself. Like the Ratchet, Hood, Miami, Slip and Slide, like I give it. I will listen to it. I will give it a gander. But lyricist is definitely Eve. I don't see Trina as a lyricist. She's like an entertainer. Just like she's a vibe.
She wouldn't be able to compete with.
You know, I love the pit bull in the skirt. For some reason, my parents bought me her CD back in the day.
Who bought you that CD?
My parents bought me all parental advisory CDs.
Yeah, we need to have a talk about that. Like how our parents were strict about stuff. We will buy. Like my mother's favorite artist when I was young was Tupac, and she used to be like, "Oh, you can't have a pager." But she pull up to school, listen to That's Why They Call You Bitch. Like, ma'am, I can listen to Tupac, but she wouldn't let me listen to TLC. Like, it was weird.
My mom loved 50 Cent, right? I met school one day blasting in the club. And she was like, heard this yet? Have y'all heard this? And I was like, who is this? My mom was the one who introduced me to 50 Cent. But we couldn't have video games growing up.
Girl, I couldn't straighten my hair at one time, and she listening to Every Other City We Go. I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? What is happening?
For real.
Parenting got its best.
Meanwhile, my niece, who is 4, got an iPad.
Well, everybody has an iPad now.
I couldn't get a pager at 15. I did have a cell phone, but I only could call one number.
Right.
Because all those minutes counted.
All of them. All nights and weekends couldn't be used. Nothing.
Right. You couldn't do nothing with it. You just got it because the only person you call is your mama.
Right.
And playing Snake.
A mess.
All right. That's this or that. Our good let's go to the car with our play cousins. I hope y'all learned a little bit about us. About ourselves.
I think we should keep
but So our topic today, so I guess a little backstory for us. We decided on topics a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Last podcast, I told y'all I wasn't going to do self-care.
She always go rogue.
So we had a conversation with Ashley on the therapy podcast, and she was like, sit with yourself and meditate and think your thoughts and blah, blah, blah. So I have a balcony, and I sit on the balcony with my my little plant babies a lot. And, you know, we just be there together. And so I was thinking, I was like, I gossip and talk about people way too much.
She's a geriatric mean girl.
Is that wrong? Are we not?
And so that's what we're going to talk about. Is it wrong? Is it right? What is gossiping? Like, is it bad? When are you being a bully? When you going to get put in Facebook jail? So,
okay.
talk about, like, so
what is gossip is real. Like, some people don't really realize they be gossiping. Like, if the person puts it out there, I don't feel like that's really gossiping.
I agree.
If somebody doesn't put something out there and you spread it around, I feel like that's gossip.
Yeah, if you tell somebody's business and you like, girl, let me tell you, who got that STD, girl. Yeah, I bet you ain't know that. Like, that's kind of evil. But I think you can be like, listen, I ain't gonna tell you the name, but girl, let me tell you who gave this person this stuff. I'm right.
What was that, Tyler Perry? No, you didn't get it from her, your baby mama. You got it from Melvin.
That's what Tasha said.
Oh my God. Yeah, with the gossiping, it's definitely, I wouldn't even say a fine line. I feel like we already overshare with social media already. So it's like, if you don't want nobody to know nothing, don't put it on Facebook.
Don't put it up there.
Right. So
you can't accuse people of gossiping if somebody repeat what they saw on your Facebook page.
That's all of our business now.
Right. Yeah. So they say gossiping, the definition is a casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that aren't confirmed about being true.
That basically.
So if it is true, we're saying that it's not gossiping and it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, third to be talking.
So if it's like there's a girl, we out at brunch, her outfit is whack to us, and we like, oh, that girl outfit is whack. Is that gossiping?
No, that's making an observation that her choice in clothing is not right or aesthetically appeasing to us.
To us.
Yeah.
And that's okay?
Yes.
But I feel like it's stepping a boundary if you gonna go out and tell her, be like, "Oh, girl, that's ugly." Like, I feel like that's a little too much. Like, if you're at your table and you're saying it, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
Is it just petty or is it?
It's definitely petty and
Okay.
judgy. You're being judgy.
You're being judgy.
Yeah, but
It's petty, it's wrong, it's judgy. It's not the right thing to do. And so what?
So that is my conundrum. Like, if I say, because I have a sarcastic kind of tone when I speak usually, and some people don't take well to it, and some people who are my friends and of the circle of sarcasm, cool girl. But is it wrong, or should I curb myself to make myself appealing to more people? Or
I think it's a mean thing. So if you're being mean, like, and if you're making people feel a certain type of way and they communicated that they feel a certain type of way by you doing XYZ, then, and you don't curb it, I think that's mean spirited. But like when someone says, "Hey, you hurt my feelings," or "Hey, it went too far," like I feel like that's when it goes from being mean to like being petty and not like it's not malicious.
Yeah. And if you start thinking about yourself, like, damn, I'm kind of trash for that. If it makes you start to feel bad about talking about people, then I think that's well, maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, if only if it makes you feel bad about doing it. Other than that,
I was accused of being mean before, like, and I was actually being sincere. And actually, a part of that happened today when I had posted in our group chat. I had pulled somebody aside to tell them about their makeup. Like, I didn't even say it in a group setting. I pulled them to the side and was like, "Hey, your shade, like, it's off." She was looking like cremation number 5. And
so that is when it goes.
I didn't say she looked cremation number 5. I just was giving y'all a visual. And so I was like, makeup oxidizes. It doesn't look right. Like, it changes. Let's get out of the supermarket and somebody, you just picking out one. Because I think sometimes it's internal. Some people be thinking they're one shade and they're not that shade because mentally they're either trying to be lighter or they're trying to be darker. So I pulled her aside and I told her, "Hey, girl, your makeup."
Yeah, it's so, I think when it comes to things like that, I kind of stay away from telling people how I feel about like their clothing or their makeup or their hair choices until they ask. Because I'm like, what I don't want to do, because truthfully, somebody may like that their shade is off or that their clothes they dress how they want to dress, right? So, it just may be something where they're happy with how they are. And I just kind of feel like until they ask me for my opinion about, "Oh, Jasmine, I like the way you dress. Can you give me?" I'm like, "Oh, yes, girl, I can give you somewhere I shop at." Or, "Jasmine, I like the way you do your makeup. Can you help me?" Girl, yes, I have a whole YouTube dedicated to doing makeup and skincare and all the other stuff. You want to see it, I can help you out. So,
right.
I don't know, because I think sometimes people can be like, "Well, did I ask you?" Like, I like looking like I'm dead, girl. Like, I don't know.
I mean, with her, people were talking about her.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let me go and be like, "This what's up?" Because I know she was looking at people like, "Why they looking at me?" Like, she was like, "Thanks." She said that it was an old makeup. Like, your skin complexion changed. She just kept it. It was CoverGirl too. I remember because she showed me. she thought it matched her skin tone, and it did not. Like, it just changes, and especially old stuff, it gets caked up at the bottom. Mm-hmm. And she was thankful that I told her. She just was like, but she had friends too. That's why I was like, these friends just trifling. because like all her pictures was looking ghosty.
That's messed up. And like, ladies, honestly, you should at minimum have 2 different foundations, one for the spring, one for the like fall, winter, and summer and spring, because you do change colors. So like, girl, what are you doing? And plus, honestly, your makeup, you should not just have one flat face. You need to have your contour. You need
everybody is not a wizard.
Yeah, like you got to have your face got to be multi-dimensional. It can't just be flat. Like, girl, that's what YouTube is here for. It's a whole beauty community.
That's a whole nother show about things that your mama didn't teach you, and so you gotta kind of learn on your own or from YouTube and things like that. So don't feel bad if you can't contour.
Yeah, don't feel bad, but just go to YouTube, learn how to do it. Like, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but just learn how to do it. Learn what works for you. And truthfully, like right now, people are into minimalism with makeup and every damn thing else. So really get you a tinted moisturizer. Right. Because darker spots get darker in the summer or whatever. So like you don't even have to have a full face of makeup on. You can do spots, spot, but blend it in with your beauty blender, girl. Don't be walking out here looking like a Dalmatian.
I got that.
Do what you gotta do and get your skin together.
But I think also it's how you approach situations. Yeah. So like pulling someone aside from if you're in a group or texting someone and being like, hey girl. Or sometimes you just wait till somebody asks or like it'd be a leeway in. I think you gotta read the room.
Yes.
Like, you gotta read the room.
Like, oh girl, I've been waiting for you to ask me because your clothes are a mess. You can't dress for shit. But thank you. Yes. Yeah. I think you have to, like you said, read the room, wait. And sometimes, like, maybe, like when you said people were talking about her, maybe it's best to pull people aside and just be like, come here, girl. Hey.
Because some people outside of makeup, people be testy about their men's situation.
Yeah.
You mean like, I ain't gonna say nothing because
I don't want feelings. Yeah.
Right.
So y'all saying I'm okay in talking about people.
Yeah.
And I don't really need rehab for this.
No. For what?
I mean, being a geriatric mean girl is okay.
I don't know if I'm a mean girl per se.
No, you're really not a mean girl. You're a sweetheart, Twanta.
What you gonna do? People anymore?
Yeah, but I'll be like grand rising queens to everybody. That's all I'm gonna do.
That'll be a hotel.
Right.
Girl.
Just have my crystals and bless people.
I think a good kiki here at other people's expense is okay. Like as long as you're not jumping over to like being a mean savage. Like I literally people on Facebook be all mean spirited. Like I don't talk about nobody's like downfalls or like situation. Like if something happened, like somebody not fail because I'm gonna laugh. I laugh.
After you ask if they're okay.
Right. But okay. I'm gonna laugh. Like I even tell my niece, I'm like, girl, you fall. I'm laughing. You bust your ass. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
But like I don't people's downfalls or serious situations, like I'm not laughing at. I don't feel like those are laughing matters. And I'm not gonna gossip. Like even when people die, like if someone did die of like an STD or whatever, I'm like, oh girl, he died of that. He's dead. Like it don't matter.
Right. So just have tact when we're gossiping or talking about people.
That really is it. I think because it's just human nature to talk about people or gossip. Like people like to be in the know or like spread something because you just know. I do think that you should not, if somebody told you something in confidence, even if you're no longer friends, you really should.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's
even if it's a fact.
Yeah. That's the real takeaway, is that, some things can be talked about and some things you need to take it to your grave, because it's not, if something, like you just said, if someone told you something in confidence, that's not for you after y'all are no longer friends to go, I ain't never like that. Whatever. Anyway, let me tell you, she robbed such and such and then end up getting her figure an STD from that and then gave it to her doggone girlfriend because she didn't want, like, girl.
She had 5 abortions, so she got her butt done. Like, stop.
She told me that her friend had herpes and gave it to her girlfriend. I was like, I don't think I should have known that, but thanks for telling me, though.
Right. I won't mess with her.
That's what you're trying to do. Just give me a heads up.
Right. Like, don't mess with her.
Yeah.
So, okay. I think I feel better because this has been weighing on me a little bit about how I should maneuver in my gossiping. Because I built friendships based on gossiping people.
You bonded over gossip. That's a good one. What? No. What is that saying about your enemy's enemy?
Are your friends?
No, how people be bonded. Oh, enemies be bonded for one cause. It's a saying. Maybe Shakespeare.
Not Shakespeare.
The enemy of my the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That
something. Beethoven, one of them.
Beethoven, ma'am.
Confucius.
So okay, I feel a little bit better about that. So just putting it out there to y'all, are there like any character traits that you possess and you possess but you want to get rid of?
Hell no, I'm perfect.
Perfect. Problematic. Play cuss.
Don't y'all know that? Absolutely perfect. Characteristics that I want to get rid of.
Well, one thing that I did, and I lost a friend over it, but at one time I was trying to bring people along at every stage in my life, even if they weren't meant for it. Not meant for it, but they didn't mesh with it, because I wanted all my friends to like kumbaya and be together, and that's really not realistic. So I think that I have to I learned, past tense, was that it's what's the word for it, Tawanda? It's like you gotta kind of meet people where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And be okay with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to lose a friend. Definitely, if you had a friend forever, and now y'all just don't
mesh
with it.
Like mold people, and I'm like, that's not really natural. Like, you're forcing a situation.
Yeah.
Because you really wanted to work, but sometimes it's not. Shit be tight, too tight. I got some shoes I need to let go. I love them so much, but I didn't outgrow on my feet.
But other characteristics that we want to let go of,
or like you question them a little bit, maybe.
I'm not patient.
Okay.
At all, like not patient one bit. But I've like the older that I'm getting, and of course I want kids someday. So I'm like, one thing I need to have, but I tend to have patience with children and pets. It's just adults that I really don't have. I don't know. But I do think that maybe I need to have a little bit more patience with people. I've worked on, like, I used to have a really bad attitude where I was quick to snap on people. I worked on that. So that's a little bit better. One thing that when I first heard the song, She's a Runner, She's a Track star, I was like, who made that about me? Because
you be running?
Huh?
You be running, Jasmine?
Yeah, I do. Like probably because before I stayed in a situation way too long. So then I went to the opposite end now of I don't like at the first sign of anything, even something small, I'm like, Yeah, I ain't talking to that person anymore. So I'm just like, how you ever gonna have anything if you don't, not to say put up, but if you don't like work through challenges? And that's something that I know that I need to work on. But I do that now with everything and everybody. So like friendships, potential relationships, like something like a work situation that may not working for me. I'm like, I'm out of here. So I don't know. I need to work on that because I can be very flighty.
Gotcha, track star. The perfect track star. Problematic. Like, it's getting real long, the flowers.
Right. Just stacking up on all these issues I got.
You need counseling. You ready?
Look, I might, the more I do this show, the more I'm like, damn, I actually might need. God damn it, I wasn't ready.
It's not for me, but I see this a lot in the Black community. I think we equate like relationships and like especially like romantic relationships equate to like struggle with, oh, you sticking in there and doing it. Like relationships, love does not equate to struggle.
Yeah.
No.
I think that we do that a lot. Well, I've done that in the past, but like struggle, like working on your communication skills, you know, cohabitating with people, understanding people's mess, you know, what side of the bed they want to stay on. That's literally, those are things that you work through in relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
With getting your ass beat, people talking to you crazy,
Gaslighting.
Yes.
gaslighting, someone stealing from you, any type of abuse. That is not love. That's not caring. That's not kind. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Because I heard this random girl, I was on the streets and I was driving by, and he was like, if I ain't like you, I wouldn't be sitting here arguing with you. And I'm like, but why you gotta argue like and be little? He was calling her all type of MFs and BITCHs. And I was like, you can't say, hey, I don't like what you did. Can you stop it? Like, why you got to tear somebody down?
Yeah, exactly. I just think we don't know how to date because in real life, who actually taught any of us how to date? Like,
yeah, that's real.
Like, it doesn't matter how you grew up. Even if you saw your parents married, a lot of us still didn't see our parents dating in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you grew up with your parent was dating someone else, they maybe didn't do it right either. So like, who knows how to date? And then especially with the climate that we live in right now, where it's like the microwave thing where everybody want to either have sex too quick while also not being emotionally available for anybody. How, like, we still don't know what we're doing. So, like, who knows? Those of you who end up in relationships, shout out to y'all because it's tough out here in these streets dating.
It's hard.
Also rejection. People need to know how to process rejection. This dude wrote up in my inbox and he was like, I said you was pretty. Like first off, I'm on vacation. And then he was like, he heart emoji. Okay, what that mean? That don't mean nothing. And then he was like, I said you was pretty. Then I end up a bitch, a stuck up bitch. Like what he said. And it like escalated. And I'm like, you're too triggered. I would not talk to you. Something wrong with you already. And I'm like, calm down, breathe. Like, let a day roll by. Like, this was all within like 82 minutes. Literally.
And somebody want to be in a relationship with you?
Yeah. It escalated so quickly. And I'm like, y'all need some rehab.
They really do. And
like, I don't processing. It wasn't even rejection. It was just like silence. Like silence ate him up. And I'm like, I could have been working. I could have been brushing my teeth. I could have been going to the bathroom. My phone could have went dead. Like it's a whole.
Could have been on vacation.
You were like, People need to teach them folks that you are not entitled to someone responding to you, or you're not entitled to someone's affections just because you say you're interested. And people cannot take that. And it's just like, why do y'all think y'all, particularly when it comes to, well, my only experience is living as a cis woman. So particularly when it comes to men being interested in women, and then you kind of just be like, well, no, I'm good or whatever. Either they continue to reach out or they call you a bitch or some other kind of insult or whatever. And it's just like, and you really thought that you would be the type of person that I go for. Look how upset you are because I didn't respond to you in the time frame you wanted me to.
Right.
Good.
Case
the audacity.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, we need to. Have we done a show about dating like that before?
We tapped on it in the ships relationship.
Yeah.
But I think, we probably need to dive into like how to properly date.
Yeah.
I'll be a test dummy to a matchmaker. Don't be sliding in my inbox. Huh?
Did you say you're going to get a matchmaker?
I am.
I've been thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not no random person, like a professional.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, oh, my cousin Fred. I already done been there because this girl gonna claim that she didn't know her cousin was away in the penitentiary for 6 years. I think she thought he went off to the army or something. That's
what people tell about their daddy. You know, your daddy went to the army back in 22 years.
Yeah, that's a mess. Like, no, I'm good.
I recommend everybody who's trying to date to read the Shannon Boodram's book. I think you might have touched on it too, Jasmine.
Yeah.
I think it's called, what is it? Something about desires. We're gonna put it in the show notes, but it's really good. And I've read it before.
I remember you talking about that too. Yeah.
Relationship, but it helps you understand like why we started dating like this and why it probably didn't work out.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out, and it's a really good book, even if you get it on audio.
I need to get
it on audio, but I did
The Game of Desires. That's what it's called.
I did go on like 102 dates.
With different
people. It wasn't 102 people. Some people had multiple dates, but I went on a whole bunch of dates. Between my last relationship, before my last relationship, I went on a whole bunch of dates. Just to see, because I kept dating like not the same person, but
the same.
Similar.
Yeah.
Why are you so
Similar. Yeah. We should probably
artsy. Definitely not same height. Definitely not same complexion.
Yeah.
Possibly from the same location.
Right.
Get out of, because I feel like I keep running to the same person and I'm sick of it. So
y'all DM me if y'all want to talk to either Jasmine or Killed, and I will funnel everybody out.
Listen,
the best prospects.
Listen, I know there's someone for people to love, but seriously, I'm looking for someone with no children because I can't take it. Or I'm to budge on that slightly. One child only. But you still have to have time, and you can't be paying a bunch of child support because, God, no. If you have issues with the mother of your child, don't even look this way. If you don't, we're in our 30s. If you don't have a home, if you don't have a vehicle, and if you are not employed, don't even come this way. If you
don't own your own business, you got to be employed or own your own business, makes revenue, and it's not a PPP.
Exactly. Yes. So if you haven't done all of that, I'm good. I'm good single. So I'm not gonna give up this single life to come and be in the slums with you. So no.
That being said, y'all hit me up and I will let me know which one you're interested in. And then I will research you a lot. Then
Jasmine man got the open pool. Men or female can apply.
Listen, you would think it would be easier for me because I like them both. And I like men and women equally, but it is absolutely not. It's just more people who are full of trauma, full of issues, and trying and this is why I say I understand from, because a lot of women like to just date for dinner, and girl, I am not taking care of you, okay? Like, don't
if I'm gonna take a girl out, I'm taking my friends out. It's spoiling them. I was telling someone the other day, I was like, no, they was like, dang, your friends, y'all really be giving birthday gifts? And I was like, well, if we go on the trip, we really don't give a birthday gift. But they were commenting on something that my friend got me for my birthday. And I was like, people just got a tough act to follow. Because if my friends are doing it, like,
why are
you? Right. I tell people this. I've been on great dates. I've dated great people. Hell, my high school boo bought me a tennis bracelet. So like I'm used to like people doing stuff and really like courting and dating. And I don't think a lot of people get that. Like someone told me they never celebrated Valentine's Day. And I was like, what? And they've been in relationships after relationships after relationships.
Sometimes
I have to do a dating just episode.
Sometimes you just have to require things from people and not budge on what you want.
Yeah.
So that's where I am right now. Like I don't budge on certain things that I want. If someone can't accommodate, I understand, but also you're not for me.
Right.
Quick question, Jasmine. So is the one child rule for the women too?
Absolutely, because they're
she said equal opportunity.
I prefer women not have any children, for real, because I know men are going to be part-time daddies. So women, y'all be having y'all kids on y'all full-time. So really with women, girl, no. No.
Okay.
Girl, okay?
Do your research. If you got our handles, do your research.
Yeah. And listen, I just have to say this because it needs to be said. I'm going to put it like this. No, I am not rich, but your girl ain't broke either, okay? I probably shouldn't even say this, but yes, I am currently looking for another job because my job tripping because, and they ain't trying to pay me, but she makes money other ways. But what I'm trying to say is I can fully take care of my life and everything else that I need and that I want. And you should be able to do the same. So don't come up to me asking for no money. I don't give people lunch money. I don't take care of people. I'm not going to pay your car note. I'm not going to help you out with your mortgage. I'm taking care of mine. So you should be able to do the same. If you can't match me or be higher than me, because I'm a high value woman, then I don't want it. Okay? No, seriously, I don't. Leave me alone.
And she in the gym.
Yes, working on
the fitness.
I'm working on fitness, working on my career in media. Like she out here working. So don't try me. Don't play me. I ain't got time. Okay.
I'm excited to see what happened. I'm excited to see summertime dating and what happens during cuffing season.
Yeah, I was about to say this. On the low.
What?
I ain't trying to really take nobody serious summer, but my birthday is October, so we can talk and chill and get to know each other. But by my birthday is October 4th, so that's when I actually be ready to be serious. But it's too hot to be cuddling for real, and plus I'm trying to go out, drink, be half naked. I hope you understand that. So we can talk, but I ain't trying to be serious with you.
Until cuffing season.
Right, and that's
I get it.
Starts in September, I think. So
you get a little bit serious, bit serious in September.
As soon as
when it start cool off,
you can cool off a little bit.
When the leaves start falling, come and fall for Jazz.
I cannot. The running joke, because I was wearing white, they was like, we at your bachelorette.
We're gonna do this again for your bachelorette party. What you mean?
Yeah, they was putting dates out there, and I was like, eh.
It might happen, boo. It might happen.
And my sister said she wants a niece, and I told her she better go buy by somebody named Niece, because
You act up too much. Y'all act up a lot. I think this is a great episode, ladies.
It's an amazing.
At the end, we try to give prescriptions.
Oh.
So this time.
So you're happy?
Say what?
Say it again.
I said you're happy, Tonda. You got your question answered.
I know. I am happy. I feel like I don't have to change myself that much. I just talk about people quieter. So people can't hear it.
And my prescription is gossip and gossip a lot. And because you just know somebody's out there gossiping about you. Okay?
True story. True story.
That's what I think.
Yes, my mama married a drug lord, and that's how she got all her stuff.
Somebody was gossiping about you.
Yeah, my mama wasn't an entrepreneur. She married a man who had money, and he went to prison and left her money.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Tell me more.
Right. That's a nice story.
Okay. And that was before Big Meech them, so I don't know.
She was laundering. She was washing money with artwork.
I mean, people, that's the best way to do it, though, honestly.
That's
Like,
better than hair weave.
Like,
a hair weave, a
Better than
laundry
hair
mat.
weave. Right. Because artwork can cost a lot of money. That's just smart.
right. To give it to him, that was a good story to come up with, although it was a whole lot, but
A whole lot.
yeah. Kind of cool.
You know, Black women can't be successful out here.
Right. Your mama was the Griselda. What in that what name was? Griselda, whatever. Whatever that drug lord lady name was.
Griselda. Mm-hmm. Kids, you got a prescription?
My prescription is to take some time out for yourself and get some vitamin D. The sun is out. The vitamin D as in sun. Jasmine.
That's why I started laughing.
I know. I see you.
Like, please clarify.
We see each other.
But yes, enjoy the sunshine. Get out the house. I think that COVID kind of messed up our serotonin and our moods. We were so, I low-key was like not depressed, but like just getting accustomed and complacent with just being by myself and in the house and not wanting to like interact, but like just get out and enjoy like find your normalcy. I guess that's like the theme of this. Find your normalcy. Like it's not normal just to be cooped up in the house. Like get out a little bit.
Mine is something, it's not that similar, but just do a self-assessment on yourself. Like just check in with yourself and ask yourself like what you enjoy about life, your job, what you want to change. Talk to your board. Everybody should have like a board of directors of friends they trust.
Mm-hmm.
Questions. Girl, do I gossip too much? And they provide you honest feedback.
Right.
And, you just got to check on yourself regularly. Just to, continuous improvement. If we do it in business, we have to do it in self.
Yep.
Recalibrate. Re-engineer.
So our next podcast is going to be presented by Jasmine, the problematic flower.
So I think for our next episode, we're going to be talking about toxic happiness. And so I kind of want to go two different ways or more, depending on whatever research I do, but toxic happiness in a way of pretending to be happy all the time. Like you just got to, oh yeah, everything's fine. That's good or whatever. And also toxic happiness in the way that you, what is it? Like you think that you are owed happiness all your life. So when you can't get it, then that just makes you be like, oh, whatever. Life is trash. Life is this, whatever. So I want to just kind of explore that a little bit more and talk about that and dig deeper and talk to people about why they need to check whatever type of happiness that they're experiencing. So we're not just attacking everything on this show, y'all, but we just kind of want to bring some things to people's attention. That's it.
And
have real conversations.
Show?
Huh?
It'll be our final show this season.
Yeah, it's our last show this season. We've had some great topics and some great guests. So
we did. And hopefully we'll be back next season.
Yes.
Hopefully it's gonna be back. I'm be 30 days in something.
Yeah.
10 weeks.
That's exciting.
I'm with it. So yeah, let's go.
Well, thank you guys for participating.
Yes, people. Thank you guys so much, guys.
Mm-hmm.